Then, the final round of this category or division here at Silverstone for the final round. Now, a few things to know. So, Mugsy should be arriving soon, hopefully in time for him to join and start the back of the grid. Mini will have a quali ban, but I have given him permission just to do a outlap, just to make sure his bike's in working order. There's no glitches or anything. Apart from that, everyone else is free to fight for the fight for the final race. So here's AC Slayer into Stowe corner. Into the Vale chicane. And now down the Sir Lewis Hamilton Straight. Now you go for the fast lefts and rights, and now into the hairpin sequence. As now the AC Slay goes on to the Wellington Straight. I think this is called. And now into the final three corners. So AC Slay, one of three riders who can take third place in the championship today. So he's the least likely one to. So he's in fifth place. I'll be back with you with how many points behind he is, but it's Moxie and Legendary fighting for third, 3 points separated with Legendary at the top. AC Slay sets the first lap time. Matty goes and improves it to 59.7, never mind, it's a 57.9. I've even read that wrong, but anyhow. So he's Legendary. Red sector 2. Can't maintain it in sector 3. So he's going now into the final left of the circuit. So AC Slayer is 9 points behind, so in our point system that we use, that is quite an unlikely gap to recover, but it is possible. So he crosses the line and goes second, very close. Oh, Nelson's outbroke himself in sector 3. He's now Mohammed, who does the exact same thing. AC Slayer into the same corner. He doesn't do it. So he will be looking to try and improve his lap time. AC Slayer, who's actually had the pace to finish inside the top 3 of this championship, but just bad luck has probably cost him that chance, especially in the likes of places of Valencia. And that springs to mind when he was leading the way, and then the red flag came out, and then he crashed twice in the opening lap and either left or I can't remember exactly what happened, but he ended up finishing last near enough. So as he's saying, now round the final corner to win his second lap, and he improves by 4 tenths and jumps onto the front row of the grid. Hit stick goes onto the green. Now you have Tohoy entering the hairpin sequence. And now down the straight. And into, I want to say Luffield and Brooklands, I can't remember which way round they are. And through Woodcut, 4th or 5th gear depending on your gearbox. So Hoy goes 5th. Looking very red in sector 2. Making that Yamaha work. So Howling, he won the championship and he's looking to end the season in style. Legendary looking to try and seal 3rd place in the championship. Mr. Hitstick's already taken 2nd. So he'll be fighting for pride. And so he's just using the correct amount of curb there. As he goes round the penultimate corner and slides the bag around the final corner. Will he go pole? He does by 0.4 of a second. What can Howling do? As he slides around the final corner, he crosses the line and he goes back into first by 0.8 of a second. Wow. No, if Matty crossed the line, he improves his lap time. 0.2 off AC Slayer. Now you have Hitstick braking hard into the chicane. Going down the Sir Lewis Hamilton straight, crossing the F1 start finish line or the international start finish line. As they go into the hairpins now. And he's ran wide again. Oh, he does a massive stoppie anyway. Just struggling to get a lap in at the moment, and Nelson has invalidated. You have Minnie just testing out his bike. So you should pit, you should box. I know he was taking a long lap as well. Is Howling on the... He was on a lap. That's where he's in the first sector. At 8/10 you'd expect Howling to maintain that gap. We've seen Hitstick go red in the first sector, so Hitstick might be the one to challenge him. Crossing sector 2, Legendary, does he continue to improve? Yes he does. As he now goes into Abbey and Farm. And now into the hairpins he goes. Bit of breakdown of communication here. I can't black flag him because then the lobby will crash. What if I just give him a... I'll give him a blue... I'll give him a... Damn it. Didn't mean to. Give him back in the pits. I didn't mean do that. Stupid game. back in the pits, please. So Legendary is unable to improve. So Matty improving on his lap time. Matty crosses the line, Leo's onto the front row. I go in the pits, mate. Go, please understand the message. Thank God. Good evening. I don't mind being a bit late, but good evening, even though you said that 7 minutes ago. Right, where are we? So, Nelson, still invalidating. Maybe needs his Cookie Monster helmet back for some good luck. As he crossed the line in first at Motegi last week, but unfortunately he had a long lap penalty which cost him the victory. His hit stick also invalidates. 3 minutes, 4 riders still yet to do a lap time. And Mogsy is running out of time to make it. And Mohammed makes a mistake. Right, so Mogsy should make it. Apparently he's got 2 minutes plus added time plus potential other 2 minutes depending on if someone nails it right to a T. There he goes, he's under. He's managed just to make it. Very, very lucky. So Legendary now into the braking zone. Can Legendary improve any? He's still going, but he's currently not enough to take pole position. Oh, he's lost the front. He's done a lot of mistakes here. Whoa, hit stick making a massive mistake onto the grass. Here's Toho, he's 3.8 seconds off the pace, but yet he's 5th. Sort of kind of explains how bad this qualifying session has gone for some people. Oh my lord! So Mohammed is just starting his final lap. Nelson, last lap for him. And that is Nelson's quali in the bin. Hit stick, he's on a lap. Legendary's out of this session, so Howling is going to this is probably the biggest gap we've ever had for pole position since about season 1 or 2. So if we've ever had a possibly Matthias last year, at Jerez, maybe, somewhere. But I don't think we've ever seen a gap this big before. In quite a long time. I'm pretty sure if Hitstick can just do a lap, he should be able to get onto the front row, knowing his pace this season. Xiao Lindai's lost time in Sector 2, but I don't think he'll be worried too much. Won't be the end of the world. Oh, and Hitstick's blown it. Unbelievable. Hello. Right, so I don't know why we're still watching Hitstick. So Mohammed, he just needs to keep on track limits. Right, here we go. This will put him 6th at the worst. So goes Mohammed round with an ultimate corner. Where will this put him? One more. Oh, a massive wheelie. That ain't gonna help matters. And Brennan's probably gonna go 5th. Let's see. Crosses the line.
So let's have a look at the times after. The second and final.
He goes 6th. Wow, I didn't expect that.
Our live broadcast ends here.
So Howling's pole, Legendary 2nd, Matty 3rd, AC Slayer 4th, Tohoy 5th, Mohammed 6th, Hitstick 7th, Mini's 8th will be last, Nelson 9th, and Mogsy will be 9th. So, what's the... I've got a... Interesting if it's dry, wet. If it's wet, everyone will be absolutely fuming.
Hello everyone, we're
bright and sunny, everyone will be thanking the world.
While the riders enjoy the acclaim of the fans on their lap of honour, let's take a look at the final standing.
Oh, excuse me. Just invite Mogsy back. Check the... Oops. Check the quality standings. Oops. Made even more mistakes. Oh yeah, this is when it's glitched. Oh, God's sake. Everything has to be so annoying. Alright, so everybody's joining. Hopefully there's no problems in this lobby. Most likely there will be. Things never run smoothly, but Just missing one person, and I don't know who it is. Legendaries in Hitstick, Mini, Mohammed, Tohoi, AC Slayer. It's not here. Oh, you're joking. I'll restart. I'll just make a new lobby then. Try that again. Yeah, just try that. So Mogsy joined, and now AC Slayer's having problems, but hopefully we can have it all fixed. So I'll just wait for people trying sort the grid now. AC's not here, sit to away. Damn it, didn't mean to do that. Then it'll be Mohammed, Hitstick. There'll be Nelson. Okay, right, yeah, that's all sorted. Hey, there we go. So who are we missing? No, never mind. So you see in it. Well, let's all pray AC Slayer makes it. Alright, AC. Let's make sure that is correct. Yep. I think, don't worry, Deck, everything's under control. Oh, balance performance is on, that is not under control. That's wrong thing, that's wrong thing, that's the right thing. There was just some minor lag problems. It's all fixed, I hope. Right, let's go.
Hello everyone, we're joining you live from Silverstone. Everything here ready now for the start of another thrilling MotoGP race. The weather's great and the temperature is perfect for race.
Alright, here we go. Everybody putting their setups on. So, qualifying was obviously cloudy, now it's sunny. So much better conditions, so the tyres can be harder. So people can put some hard-ons. So I just didn't say that. Yeah, we could have some people on the maybe medium fronts, medium rears. Some might go for, I don't know, actually no one wants to get a risk of softs, surely. It's probably medium or hards. Oh, Nelson going big balls with a Mr. Hitstick victory. Everybody's ready, let's go. Fortunately, if there's any problems, it's just going to have to go ahead because it's taking way too long with all these problems. Howling on pole, Jerry second, Matty in third. Who's going to lead into turn one? And we're off. Howling's had the worst start in the history of this championship. Oh my lord, he's down to 8th, 7th. Oh my lord, who was AC Slayer's gone down? And Tohoy leads the way. I was not expecting this. So Tohoy leads the way into turn 3 as he's completely missed his braking zone. And rejoins the track. So now it's oh my! There's been a crash. Okay, yeah, red flag, red flag. There's been all sorts of chaos that I've missed. Oh no. Right, we'll try again. I'd love to, I can't wait to see what's actually just gone down there. Oh, I feel so bad for Toho, he had such a good start. He was leading it, and well, he completely bottled it, but then Matty was leading. Oh, that's shaping up to be such a good race. Anyway, attempt number 2. They're off. Howling once again gets an absolute, well, he doesn't get a bad start, but it isn't good. As they go into turn 1, everyone cleanly through this time. Moggs has got 2 long lap penalties for jumping the start. As Matty once again leads into turn 3. Oh my god, Howling. Oh, Moggs has gone down. We see everyone finally through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel. We haven't reached Chapel yet. Contact with all these Ducatis and Yamahas. At the front it's Matty leading the way. Legendary in second, Mohammed in third, AC Slayer in fourth and Howling in fifth. Howling goes up the inside of AC Slayer and makes the move stick. Legendary trying to find his way past Matty as he goes up the inside into the chicane. Never mind, Mohammed's just going to round the outside of Legendary. No, he's not. Oh, there's collisions everywhere, and unfortunately AC Slayer's come out worse than that. He's gone from about 3rd to 8th. Hit stick. Oh my lord, look at all of these lot as they pile down the Lewis Hamilton straight, Sir Lewis Hamilton straight, and into Abbey. And Howling's managed to find his way into 2nd place as Minnie and Nelson make contact. AC Slayer up the inside, has contact everywhere, and Toho's managed to get himself back into 5th place. So he round the outside of Minnie, who tried to go up the inside of him. His contact. Oh, Minnie's gone down. Merging lines, and Howling is into the lead as he overtakes Matty. Is he going to run wide? Yes, is it Matty's going to fight back? Can he? No, he can't. He has to set the bike up, and now Mohammed's going to go try down the inside, but he can't do so. So it's Howling who leads the way on lap 1. He's got medium rear in. Others have got hard rears. So this could be the story of the race. As they enter lap 2, it's all 3 of 4 Yamahas trying their best to catch up to, who was that? That was Tohoi, trying to catch up to Howling. Mohammed's entered now second place. Legendary's just, he knows the way the championship is, he can just stay where he is and he's third place. Mr. Hitstick and AC Slayer are now battling. AC Slayer's going to get a great run out the chapel, and he's through, and there you go, Nelson as well. He's going to blast past everyone down the straight on the Ducati as he looks up the inside of AC Slayer. Hitstick's gone to the grass, Hitstick goes round the outside. Nelson's gone down! As these two now going side by side, no they're not, as they go into the chicane. Hitstick just missing the rear with AC Slayer, and just look how much time that's cost him. But Howling out in front by 1.3 seconds, and if he can just manage his rear tyre, that could be race over, but don't never say never. But there, these 3 Yamahas. Matty's just starting to lose pace with his teammate as Legendary goes up the inside, and he completely outbroke himself and he's back down to 4th. AC Slayer's hunting him down behind, and Tohoi has gone down as Legendary's going to go round the outside of Matty into the left, but Matty's going to try and hold it, but Legendary holds it round the outside. Matty's still on the inside as they switch direction now, and Legendary holds position. We'll just see what, so Legendary's on the medium. What tyres is Mohammed on? Mohammed is also on the medium, so tyres aren't going to be a problem for these front 3. What's AC Slayer running? So we can see what's on that rear. He's got medium too, so it seems to be a medium. Apart from Matty, everyone's on the medium. Oh, Nelson's gone for hard. So if he ends a crash, he might have been a late charger. But Howling's out in front by 1.5 seconds to Mohammed. And Matty's now coming under the pressure of AC Slayer and Hitstick as they enter Stowe for the 3rd time. Hitstick goes up the inside of AC, and AC fights back immediately, but Hitstick gets the cut back as they now go into the chicane. AC Slayer brakes a lot harder, does a massive stoppie. No wait, he's got it stopped. He's going to have a really bad change of direction. Hitstick's going to undercut AC, and he's going to go back up the inside and take the position. And into fast sequence of corners we go. And now into the hairpin. It's running a little bit wide, and AC just trying to claw back the gap and try and take back 5th position. There we go, he's going to go round, he's going to take the outside line, Hitstick taking the defensive inside line, and braking a lot later. He's completely outbroke himself, and that's allowed AC Slayer to go back up the inside. If I can find AC on here, there he is. So we're already on to lap 4. Howling Siege sends his gap to nearly 2 seconds. Mogsy has dropped back to last place after serving his final long lap. And Mogsy's going to go up the inside of Tohoi. No, he can't. Let's see if Mogsy's going to have a tremendous amount of luck on his side if he's going to take 3rd place here. Matty's not being dropped that much by Legendary. I mean, the gap's only 1.3 seconds. It's just a question of if that hard tyre will come into his favour. But it seems like these two are enjoying the battle here as they keep making mistakes, which are bringing them closer together. Onto the curb, but it's fine as he now into the hairpin. First hairpin and the second one. They see keeping a nice tight line. As Nelson and Mini are dicing. No, they're not. Seems like they were. I don't know, did Nelson do his long lap? Oh, Mogsy. And he's gone. That's Mogsy out of the fight. Mohamed now pretty much a 3-second gap. Mohamed is doing he's doing a great job in second, but it's maybe not enough to get the win, but still be another solid second place for him. Is AC now getting onto the back of Matty. It seems like these three are going to have a nice battle for 4th place, hopefully. Into the chicane they go once again. Yo, Matty's closing on a legendary here. So this could be a fight for the podium. So 9 points separate legendary and AC, and if it stays like this, AC, well, legendary will easily get to 3rd place in the standings, and AC Slayer would actually, to work this out, 9.36 would tie with Mogsy. No, he wouldn't. He'd have be 1 point behind. So if he can take Matty here, that would make all the difference in this championship for him. So the 4th place. So if he finishes in 5th, he'll get 5th in the championship. If he finishes 4th, he'll get 4th in the championship. High stakes as Matty runs wide and AC follows him. Around the final corner they go. It's already on to lap 6. Mr. Hitstick closing in as well. Ace's going to go up the inside, and he tried the move, but he just completely misjudged it. And now Mr. Hitstick's going to go, trying to go flying past, and he's through. As they now go into the Beckett. Oh no, Hitstick's gone down! And luckily he hasn't taken AC with him. That was, oh, but that was a very scary moment for AC Slayer there. Hitstick's put himself out of the running for the podium. Harmon now 4 seconds in the lead. All smoke in this race. He didn't have the greatest of starts, but he was soon into the lead by the end of the lap, and he has left them all for dust. And to add to Hitstick's woes, he's now got a long lap penalty. Oh, also, there is a massive battle here for the team's standings, and Howling's got the biggest disadvantage because he's lost his teammate. The fact that Legendary and Mogsy are out, well, Legendary's 3rd, Mogsy can only score a point, that sort of equalises everything. Mini and Hitstick are an absolute stinker. Howling could possibly hold on to get Repsol the team standings victory, if it stands like this. Ooh, AC, and they're just running a bit wide there. Go see the bumps in the track as well, where the bike does not want to grip up at all or anything. It's really bumpy. 3 to 1 again. He must make a mistake there. I think he did, and he's gone off the track. AC Slayer's going to have to be careful about warnings, because he could end up having a long lap in a minute if he's not careful. Look how much time AC's made up in this sector. Just to change direction's gone all perfect for him, and he's just gained 2 or 3 tenths. There's AC. Oh, that didn't seem to be a great line by Matty there. AC gained a lot better corner speed and a better general run through the corner. As we now go into Albion Farm, seems like the tyres are just giving up the grip now. Is AC going to make his move? Here he goes. Oh, he's... that was interesting. AC just sort of barged his way through. Oh, he's got a long lap. Never mind, I ain't going to tell him to leave position. You can take the long lap instead. Wow. Would you believe he's just spending all that time just to get a long lap penalty? And Matty... Oh my lord. Jesus. Give it to the right person, yeah. So on to lap 8. Howling. He's on the verge of warnings as well. No, Mohammed, no. He's just got a long lap penalty. So I just know he could be on to get a 2nd place here. Howling's got to be careful for these long laps. Long laps everywhere. Okay, I've seen it this time. Here you go. Here you go there. Here's some helmet cam for you. On board with Howling. Actually, Matty's starting to close in on AC Slayer. So just keep an eye on that gap. So switch. Can Matty make the same move, AC Slayer? Oh, he's going to go up the inside. That's risky. That's cost him a warning. So one more, he's going to get a long lap. He's got a long lap too. Unbelievable. So you see Mohammed's taking his long lap and he's remained in 3rd place. So he should take 3rd. Can Mohammed take the position back? He seems to be quicker than Legendary throughout this race. So 2 more laps to go. Oh, Mohamed's made a big mistake through cops there. You can see those 2 in the background. Nelson as well approaching, so those 3. This is going to be a right battle for fight for 4th place. 2 away with a long lap as well. So now into the chicane. Just keep an eye on the gap and Howling. So you'll see it's 9.6 seconds, nearly 10 seconds, but he has got 1 warning. So one more warning until he gets a long lap. Hopefully he doesn't get that, but you never know. See, all these three, if Nelson hadn't crashed, he could be in this podium fight. Just a small error has cost him so big. Right, so here we go. AC Slayer and Matty, will they take the long lap penalty? No, they will not. Matty, does he? No. Does Nelson? No. I don't think these guys don't care. They're getting 3 seconds penalties, but they've got such a gap anyway, it doesn't mean anything. These guys are just going to fight to the end. Unless one of them's smart and actually takes a long lap and figures out that they will not lose. Or is it that they don't want to risk messing up? As AC's gone a bit wide. As Howling starts the final lap of the race. He doesn't have to do anything stupid. Hamid right at the back of Legendary. And AC is right. He's being hounded by Nelson and Matty. As Nelson with his hard rear tyre. So that might be why he's got such pace at the end compared to these two. Well, no, Matty's got a hard rear as well, but maybe Nelson's been able to make it work better. Nelson, Howard's got the long lap, no way. As these two are fighting, and why does there have to be so many battles at once? This man is going to go up the inside of Legendaries to go down the straight side by side. And you can see the others in the background there as well. Just keep an eye on Nelson and Matty. Nelson might try and move. Now he's going to go round the outside into Stowe. He cuts Legendary off and he is through. So Howling, he's got to take the long lap, or was it a 6 second time penalty? Well, that's added on to his 3 seconds anyway. He's got 3 seconds and 3 seconds. As Matthew's trying to hold on to 5th place, AC Slayer's 4th. Here we go, down the straight they go. Howling entering Abbey now. Can Legendary fight back? Look at how slow Howling's taking that. Is he going to take the long lap? Yes, he is. Easiest long lap in the world. He's done it, no problem whatsoever. As he comes, Legendary going to try and undercut Mohammed. Mohammed, where's he gone? He's gone really wide. Legendary's through. Matty's managed to go up into 4th. AC Slayer's gone down, and that is his championship. Hopes of 4th over, and Nelson's going to cut back on Matty. And Matty's lost 4th right at the end here, and Nelson's going to take it. Legendary, can he hold on? Mohammed's ran really wide through there, and it's looking like it's going to be Legendary to hold 2nd place. But Howling comes round the final corner and wins the final race of Division 2. Legendary holds on to finish in 2nd place. Mohammed finishes 3rd, Nelson 4th, Matty 5th. For AC Slayer in 6th, Mini in 7th, and Mr. Hitstick in 8th, and Tohoy will finish in 9th.
Before we go to the podium ceremony, let's take a quick look at the final results in MotoGP.
I feel like AC hasn't been given his penalties, has he? No, he hasn't. Alright, so I think that's everything. Yeah.
While the riders complete their
So we have Howling Siege winning at a perfect 90 minutes and 54 seconds. Could I get any more perfect? Legendary in 2nd, holding off Mohammed. Nelson in 4th, Matty 5th, Mini 6th, Hitstick 7th, AC Slayer 8th, Tohoy 9th, and Moxie rounding up the field in 10th. So we will go with our podium finishers. So Mohammed's already here, so Right, we'll start with Mohammed. Mohammed, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. So it was a good race from you. You were at the end of lap one about third place, and you managed to pass your teammate, and you were second. But then unfortunately got a long lap penalty, which then put you behind Legendary, and then you two started fighting on the last lap, and you went defensive into the second hairpin, which made you, and then you made just a small mistake, and you got Legendary got the drive, overtook you, and then you made a mistake as well into the last left, so you had to take third place. But it's another podium for you. So how was it?
First off, I'm very happy I got a podium, and I cannot catch Howley. Howley is too fast. On the last battle with Legendary, I made a small mistake, and then Legendary closing on me, and he went past on me, and he won. He's the best. He's the best today. I'm happy for him, and also to Howling. So it's a good podium for me. Yeah, that's all, Jack.
Okay. So good job, and we'll see you next season.
Thanks, Jack.
On whatever bike it is, I can't remember. I don't know if you've been given a bike or what, but I can't remember anything. Yeah, so well done, and good luck in
Thanks,
Moto
Jack.
2 as well. Right, so in second place, damn it, I muted you on accident. So second place we have Legendary. It was a very, I'd say, sort of quiet race for you, because most of that race you was just sat in third place managing the gap to Matty behind. But then your race became a lot more entertaining with Mohammed's long lap, and then during the long lap you passed him, and then you had to fight for dear life to keep second place in that final lap, which you managed to do so well done, as well as holding on to third place in the championship too, so well done. Yeah, so congratulations on your third place, and I'm sure I'll see you next season. So, Howling, the first start was, I'm going to say now, the worst start I've ever seen. You went from first to pretty much last in, and if it was somewhere like Qatar, you would have definitely been last. But it was such an awful start, but luckily you got saved by the massive collision that unfortunately I didn't see, because I was too busy focusing on Tohoy, because I was so astonished that he was leading the race that the camera didn't show what happened behind. But then in the second restart you got a little bit, you still got a bad start, but not as bad. You got into the lead at the end of lap 1, and you proceeded to just put in lap after lap after lap. Then you made a mistake on the final lap where you gave yourself a long lap penalty. But then it was no problem, you just took it dead easy, and you came home to win, and just rounding out the season in style. So congratulations, and how was that race for you?
Well, Jack, many thanks. Thanks to everyone participating in Division 2 as well, and also to the podium with Legendary and Mohammed. Congratulations to you guys. Yeah, the first race, or the mini start that we had, well, in both occasions, the bike, when I put it in first gear and I release the clutch, the Honda seems to go into neutral. And this time at the first part that you saw, it went so long in neutral that I had to double press, and before it was in first gear, I guess half the field blasted through my ears, or past my ears, you know. So that was quite hilarious, because the next corner that you missed, I'll tell you what happened. There were like 3 bikes clashing into each other, and 2 bikes just flew over my head, like Vinales style at Red Bull Ring, you know? So that's basically what happened. But yeah, overall, when the race really started, at the restart, the race went well. The pace was good, and yeah, I knew I had to widen the gap as soon as possible, because I chose to go with the softer tires. And yeah, it worked out, but at the end I was struggling a bit with the grip. And in doing so, like saving fuel and slowing down my rhythm, I made a stupid mistake of getting the long lap penalty. Luckily I had a gap that I could give in a bit. But yeah, it is what it is, and I'm really happy I could end the season as a rookie like this, and yeah, progress next season to Division 2. I'm looking forward to improve even more and show what I got.
Yeah, so congratulations on your title win, your impressive win today, and obviously in Division 1 it'd be a lot more difficult to replicate that, but I'm sure you're going to give it a good go.
Exactly. Maybe they may be faster, but that doesn't mean that I won't give in.
Yeah. So that has been Division 2 for Season 4. Well, that's it. Unless these guys are in Moto 2, you're not going to see them for a few weeks. But they'll be back soon, don't worry. Some obviously with all the rider changes and everything, but yeah, that's been it for Division 2, and we'll see you guys in the next season and in the next 2 races of Division 1. So goodbye.